Through 5 games, it's been a series to remember so far. And we should be in for more great theater here. Will it end tonight? It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Cleveland Indians and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Steve, obviously things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, and here you see the results of those first 5 games, and it's been everything that we could have hoped for. And now at 3-2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. And judging by the noise that this crowd is making, that will not be an easy task.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Pittsburgh Pirates.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who will get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting 9. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, guys, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's had a pretty big impact on this series with 5 RBIs already, so we'll see if he can keep his hot bat going.
Garrett Cole gets the ball with a world championship on the line. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he gave his ball club 6 complete innings, but didn't stay around for a decision. He'll look to get a W here in this one.
And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Starling Marte out there in left field in this one. He won the 2015 Gold Glove Award. Very athletic. You couple him with some of the other outfielders in this ball game, man, oh man, does not look like there are going to be any hits out there.
Francisco Lindor will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just 1 game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball 1 as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose.
First pitch, 7:05.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marte is under it. 1 down.
In the second spot tonight, center fielder, number 30.
Number 30 stands in. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. But we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, Matt, Drummond is a really well-respected umpire. Pretty rare that anyone has a major beef with the way he calls a strike zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mercer is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Cole has his target. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hard hit ball to second. Harrison has it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Steve, what's the key if they want to be crowned world champions here tonight?
I think this team really needs to find that right balance between power and speed. They've got them both, but you can't rely too heavily on the long ball, and you also can't run yourselves out of potential run-scoring opportunities. So mix it together well.
Corey Kluber will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, really, his last start looked like he was throwing to Group 3. When I mean Group 3, that's batting practice. Gave up 10 hits. You're going to have to be a lot better in this one.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Josh Harrison comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. His first homer here in the series, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, he saw that breaking ball all the way, and he really measured it well. You can see this thing starts on his hip and then breaks down towards the middle of the plate. He was on it all the way.
Here's Starling Marte.
Left fielder.
This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. The home run estimated at 414 feet officially. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
No outs, nobody on. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
And if there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Not close. It's 2-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. The second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, you kind of thought maybe he'd be running over there at first base. He had a few pitches to think about it and kind of time the move. But by not going, he winds up getting taken off the bases entirely here on the double play.
Gregory Polanco gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Second inning coming up, and the Buccos have an early 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Carlos Santana, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Lonnie Chisenhall will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove, because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Cole gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope,
and he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Jose Ramirez will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley and left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
And that'll break the string of 5 straight to start the night. They finally get their first base runner here with 2 outs in the second. Good to at least get something on this guy before he really settles into a groove out there.
Yan Gomes set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First pitch of the at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. It remains 1-0. Joe Mauer strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
First baseman, Joe Mauer.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Boy, that got a lot of the plate, cutting right across the zone. I think if he had that pitch to do over, he would have taken a rip at that one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Jung-Ho Kang.
Striding into the box, Jung-Ho Kang. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Two and 0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
1 out, nobody on. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Yeah, you know, sometimes as a hitter, when you get into that cycle of fouling off pitch after pitch and trying to protect, you just feel like you have to swing at everything you see. And here, he knows that out on the mound, so he just keeps going farther and farther away from the strike zone until he finally gets a swing and miss.
Stepping in now, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Marwin Gonzalez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Cole's ready. First pitch on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. The throw into second, and he is in there.
You can see where the third baseman's set up here to start the play. He's well off the line with the left-handed hitter up there, so he has no shot at knocking this ball down as it heads to the corner for what will turn out to be a stand-up double.
Standing in now, Corey Kluber. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And that's exactly what you want out of your pitcher. No long at bat, get in, get it down, and get out of there. And on one pitch, he's able to get the job done.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out and a runner on third. Lifted in the air out to right. Polanco moves over. Oh, no, he missed it. In to score is the runner from third. It's 1-1.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what's happening here. He's focused so much on lining up to make this throw that he actually forgets to catch the ball first. And he's going to get hit with an error for his efforts here. Or maybe you'd call it lack of effort.
Into the box now, number 30, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Marte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Michael Brantley stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. And another foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Jordy Mercer digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Hit to short. Lindor takes it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
He's been able to bounce back strongly after that first inning home run, and he's set down 6 in a row now since then.
Into the box, Garrett Cole, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
Line to the right side, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
On the mound, he's got to be talking to himself. You know, in the American League, we see DHs like Ortiz and Billy Butler, Michael Young. You're telling me I get to face a pitcher 3 times a game? I could get used to this.
Josh Harrison stands in. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
This is line to left. Brantley's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Pirates. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana will settle in to lead things off here for Cleveland. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Three 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Lonnie Chisenhall is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat. Cole into the windup. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Mercer will make the play for the final out. Down in order go the Tribe. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Marte will start out the inning here for the Pirates, to be followed by Andrew McCutchen waiting on deck.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. It's a solo shot for Starling Marte. His second home run of the series, and it gives the Pirates a 2-1 lead.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far, as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Grounded to short. To his left, Lindor. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Fielder number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
So here's Joe Mauer. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Jung-Ho Gong is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 30 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. 2 down, runners at first and second. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One for the Pirates, courtesy of this swing by Starling Marte. We played 4. It's now 2-1 Pittsburgh. Yan Gomes heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get him right back into it.
Corey Kluber will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times, pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to, but Here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe two. So this is a big-time chance.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
And this one is past him, and that could be a run. But no, he'll hold it third. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Just a perfect swing right there. You'll see it head down, eyes right on the baseball all the way. Great extension. He just drives this thing into center field to score that runner from third.
Stepping in now, number 30, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
It's just so hard to sit curveball when the pitch before is 96. It's almost something where you sit on one pitch because you can't cover both of them.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Michael Brantley will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Barehanded by Mercer. Not in time.
Oh, love the effort, though.
Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. Carlos Santana digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series as they open it up to 6-2 now.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
The right fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Into the seats, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Boy, and after a relatively strong 4 innings, the waters have been a little choppier for him here in the 5th.
It might be time to send out that SOS.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
And you kind of get the sense that his head isn't in it right now. You got to put all your concentration into that hitter. You can leave worrying about the pass for your film session tomorrow.
In there, 2-2.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series. And the lead is now 7-2.
Oh, he's absolutely wearing it out there at this point. I mean, here's back-to-back home runs on top of what he's given up already. Come on, enough's enough.
Now batting, second baseman.
In now, Jose Ramirez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Hit to first. Mauer's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate, and 6 of them score. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 7 and the Pirates 2. Jordy Mercer will lead things off now in a completely different ball game since the last time these guys took their hats.
And after that 6-run inning, you got to hope that you can put together some kind of response. The last thing you want to do is a 1-2-3 inning, so a little patience wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Kluber steps into his windup. Here it comes. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Here's a chopper for the shortstop. Lindor is there and reined in, 1 away.
I want you to watch this play here at short. Look at how he picks this ball up. He knows he doesn't have a second to lose, so he makes a quick transition into a throwing motion, gets rid of it quickly, and throws his man out at first. That play is well done.
John Jaso will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
John Jaso.
Chop foul right at home plate. Hit out towards second. Ramirez moving to his right in time to first, and there are two away.
Two more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
Josh Harrison strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Juan Nicasio will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 12, Juan Nicasio.
Yan Gomes will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As he'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. Called strike 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Polanco. And he makes the catch for the second out.
With the 0-2 count, he was really forced to protect the plate, and you can see this ball's not even in the strike zone, but he chases after it anyway, and he lifts this for an easy fly ball.
Into the box now, Corey Kluber. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. You just fire that thing in there.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. To 2-2 now.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're on top 7-2. Starling Marte will start out the inning here for the Pirates, to be followed by Andrew McCutchen waiting on deck.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Under it is the center fielder, one away.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Ready now, Andrew McCutchen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
That evens it up, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Hot shot on the ground to short. Lindor scoops it up onto first, and there are two down.
Well, he's allowed just 2 runs to this point. Both of them coming on solo homers. And things could be much different now if those had come with guys on base, but as it is, this has been a pretty good outing.
Gregory Polanco will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Kluber sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Joe Mauer will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike one.
And now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Drilled on the ground to short. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Back here in Pittsburgh. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Francisco Lindor is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. This man out for a 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, out of the bullpen, he's faced 4, struck out 3. That's what you want from your relievers. You want them to come in and go right after guys, and that's just what they've done.
Number 30 steps into the box. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Got him.
And since coming in the 6th, I mean, he's knocked down 5 in a row. It's given him a real lift out there.
Michael Brantley stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Popped up. Nicasio is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They're on top 7-2. Jung Ho Gong will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Hot shot down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Number 30 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. That last one was number 84, so they're getting near the point where they'll need to start keeping tabs on him.
Francisco Cervelli stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Kluber gets the sign. Here it comes. In there at the knees, strike 1.
0-1.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
1 out, nobody on. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, this curveball right here has got a lot of snap to it. You can see pretty clearly he's finishing off his pitches much, much better than earlier in the ballgame and getting much better results as well.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, this guy has been something else in these playoffs. I mean, when it matters most, he's come up aces more times than not. And he delivers once again here with a ringing double. Man, he's fun to watch.
Matt Joyce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the center fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The run scores from second. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
Well, you know what? It's not too late to make a game of this after all. They're going to get a run back here on the RBI double, and even though there's not a lot of outs left, at least they're going to make these guys sweat a little.
Josh Harrison stands in as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
and he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Indians 7 and the Pirates 3. Jared Hughes will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Jared Hughes.
Carlos Santana will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Drilled right back up the middle. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Lonnie Chisenhall gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. Back to first, and Chisenhall is retired as well. It's a double play.
Well, the one thing this guy definitely has coming in out of the bullpen is that hard sinking fastball. And here it is in all its glory as he gets the big double play ball to take away the pressure.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball right side. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Leading off the inning, Starling Marte, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
In there, strike 1. Any question in your guys' minds about bringing the starter back here for the 8th inning?
I would have thought 7 innings would have been enough, but knowing this guy, he may have talked his manager into letting him stay and go out there for 1 more inning.
Hit to short. Lindor is up with it. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call. And looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times probably.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Pirates have elected to challenge.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. Now the question is, if there's enough video evidence to change the call to safe, and wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat the throw, and this might be a well-used challenge.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
Has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
When that sinker's up, it flattens out. It becomes a very hittable pitch, and he squares this one up and rips it into center field.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Number 35 will come in and pitch now.
For Cleveland, number 35.
Gregory Polanco will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
This crowd's been something else here in this series. They are really making it tough on him out there.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Boy, no fear in that location. He just ramped up and threw it right by him.
First and second here with nobody out. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Just out in front of that one. Still 2-2. None out. Runners at first and second. Line to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Joe Mauer will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Now here's a hard hit ball that'll get down into left center field. That's a base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it 7-5 now.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Emilio Bonifacio will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 64, Emilio Bonifacio.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jung-Ho Kang. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. Runners are at first and third with none out. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. One and one, here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
That's a big strikeout here with that tying run still at first. And now you're basically a ground ball away from getting out of this.
Francisco Cervelli will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Out in front of it, strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chisenhall sprinting after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And they're able to inch a bit closer on the sac fly, as this is now just a 1-run deficit.
That's a nice job there to get this ball airborne. He's able to get that ball out there deep enough to pick up their 3rd run of the inning.
Jordy Mercer steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. In the air, out to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Game 6 is on to the 9th inning now. It's the Indians 7 and the Pirates 6. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Pittsburgh, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one. Emilio Bonifacio will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 64, Emilio.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Yan Gomes, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. David Freese is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
David Freese.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Neftali Feliz will come on now and try to keep this deficit from getting worse.
Neftali Feliz.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. You know, luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Squared that one up just a little late. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Feliz is ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And you look right there at what's left on the Cleveland bench should they consider making a move. Yasiel Puig will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that four-seamer right by the guy.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Two out with a man at first. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Mercer will make the play for the final out. Indians leave one as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Cody Allen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
Chris Stewart will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Chris Stewart.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-2 count, and the pitch. On the ground to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Now batting.
That's a huge leadoff single as he's the tying run down there at first. But look how excited he is. Man, he's fired up.
Josh Harrison comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him.
Well, if the rally wasn't on already, it's officially on now. This is just a dream start to the inning here. They get the tying run to second. He's the most important guy, but don't forget, you get the potential winning run on at first base. So this game is really up in the air now.
Starling Marte stands in with the winning run at first with nobody out.
Well, they've got a great chance to walk off right here, but they're also only a strikeout and a double play away from squandering the entire opportunity. You got to focus on at least advancing those runners.
Trying to hold the lead. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
And this will wind up working like a sacrifice punt as the tying run's able to tag up and move to third now with only one away.
So striding in, Andrew McCutchen, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he takes ball one.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and He has not had an easy time of it.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fly ball into straightaway left. After it is Brantley. A leap, but he can't make the play. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. Oh, and the tag will get him at the plate as the potential tying run is cut down trying to score.
Yeah, he's taking a real chance trying to score the tying run, but here in the ninth, he's guessing this might be their last best shot. Unfortunately, it's not going to work out for him. The throw is right there on the money.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is probably the right decision here with 2 outs. Too many things can go wrong when you let him swing the bat.
David Freese will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one, and the Indians have fought off elimination here on the road. They've set up a winner-take-all Game 7 tomorrow night as this one is over.
Well, you might want to call this one winning ugly. They allowed the tying run to get to third and the winning run to reach second base. But in the end, they hang on for dear life to close this one down.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 7-6. Good night from Pittsburgh.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 7 runs.